Congratulations on making it through our rigorous interview process, and welcome to Orientation Day 1 with Aloniu. Now, our table of contents is going to cover introduction to the company, team structure, job, weekly schedule, pay, and also the basics on solar. Now, the company was formed by Jesse Alo and Joshua New, who are both Polynesian, whose last names mean hello, alo, and new, meaning coconut in Hawaiian, formed in 2018. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the managers. Our first manager is Lucas Sproul, who manages Team Clean. He grew up in Bakersfield, California. He loves theology, his wife Jenny, and business. Next up is Dive Cruise manager Chad Avery. Chad is from Arnold, Maryland. He loves the outdoors, video games, and serving others. Both of these managers boast 12 years of call center management and sales experience. Should you do well through the orientation process, you will land on one of these two teams. Now, this young lady needs no introduction. You've met her already through the pre-screening process. Jessica Kabakungan, our office assistant. The job you will be performing is that of an appointment setter. We are expecting you to set qualified leads that are homeowners, $120 average bill, get a copy of the bill, make sure they're not moving, have a 600 plus credit score, they pay their taxes, and grab an email from the customer. In your position, we expect you to show up to 30 minutes of core training, have a positive attitude, work 5 days a week, 6.5 hours on the dialer, 2 qualified leads daily, or 10 qualified leads per week. Your weekly schedule is Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the first shift and 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. for the second shift. This schedule runs Monday through Friday with Saturdays and weekends off. We reward those who work hard, which means if you get 2 qualified leads by end of first shift, you can take the whole second shift off and still get paid for working full-time hours. If you get accepted into the program, your base pay will be at 3,000 pesos weekly, direct deposited into your bank account via Zoom. If you look to the left, you'll notice a weekly bonus structure showing how many qualified leads you can get on the left-hand column and the potential bonuses earned in the bonus column. And if you're wondering when you get paid, pay is always Friday of the following week. For example, if you work Monday through Friday of this week, you'll get paid on the following Friday of next week. Now it's time to dive into the solar basics. If you don't know much about solar, it's quite simple really. The sun up in the sky emits what's called photons, and those sunshine or those sun rays head down to Earth and land on those panels called photovoltaic solar panels. Those PV panels or solar panels absorb the sunlight and convert it into DC power. Immediately from the panel, it is then collected across all panels through a conduit which runs down to the side of the house to a box called an inverter. That inverter then takes that DC power and converts it into usable energy called AC power or alternating current. That usable energy now is distributed throughout your house through your main electric panel. For any excess energy produced, the local energy company will purchase it from you. Now let's jump into string inverters and microinverters. These are the boxes that convert electricity from DC to AC power. A string inverter takes a long string of panels on the roof and converts it at one large box, while the other smaller inverter, a microinverter, converts it underneath every single panel individually. Now, our company Aloniu is based in Mesa, Arizona. This means majority of the markets that we are targeting is going to be here in Arizona, Texas, California, Nevada, New Mexico, and Colorado. The reason for this is quite simple. If you notice the map on the upper right corner, it demonstrates a picture of the United States. The red dot represents the amount of sunlight hitting the earth. The yellow is as it dissipates, and the green is as it cools off. Now, we work primarily in the southwest region of the United States because it does receive the most sunlight for the US. And sunlight is what's needed to sell solar panels and to generate electricity. Now, solar has so many benefits, one of which for the customer is they pay no money down. This is a huge deal. And also, the federal government this year in 2020 is paying for 26% of anyone's solar project costs as long as they go with green energy. This is called the Solar ITC or Investment Tax Credit. The state of Arizona is also handing out a $1,000 rebate. and the value of the customer's home goes up. And just like gas prices, they can lock in a price today and never have to worry about the rising prices of energy costs 10, 15, 20 years down the road. And now we've come to the part you've all been waiting for, which is the script. Now, step 1 is the introduction. Hey, John, this is Jesse with All New Energy. We're the guys in charge of the solar program in the area. Has anyone reached out to you yet? Step 2 is create need. Perfect. We're just grabbing pictures of everyone's energy bills and then emailing out new solar proposals. Have you gotten yours yet? Step 3 is build value. If they say yes, then you say perfect. We're just sending them out again because there's been some changes. Does your current proposal reflect the new E13 program? And if they say no, it doesn't, or they immediately say no, then say, yeah, we're just grabbing pictures of everyone's energy bills to see if we can save you up to 30% off your bill with the new program. I don't want to make any promises. Step number 4 is the pullback. Obviously, everyone wants to do it, but unfortunately, not everyone qualifies. To make sure we're not wasting your time. Step number 5, qualifying. You are the homeowner, right? Are you paying more than $120 average on your electricity bill? Right. What's the highest you've paid in the summer? Okay, and what's the lowest you've paid in the winter? And you have at least a 600 credit score and you're not planning on moving, right? Perfect. As long as you're still working and you pay your taxes, it looks like you qualify. Go ahead and grab your bill real quick and we'll get those numbers out to you. If you can take a picture of that bar graph in the lower left-hand corner and just email it over to me on your bill, send it to bills@aloniu.com. That would be great. And then who's your energy provider with? Is that with APS or SRP? And what's a good email to send the proposal to? All right, perfect. Go ahead and just text me the copy of your bill to the same text number I just sent you a text. Okay, I'll have an energy consultant with Aloniu send you a video link or video chat link to explain the proposal to you, okay? When's the best time to catch you and your spouse? Is 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock a better time? 6 o'clock? Perfect. We'll see you at 6 o'clock. Talk to you then. If every step was done properly, then you should have checked off your qualified leads checklist on the left. Now we jump into the common objections. Now this is going to be your homework for tonight, and you'll bring this to tomorrow's orientation day 2. Come up with answers to every objection, and tomorrow we will discuss and see how well you've put together your rebuttals. Feel free to rewind and review any parts of the orientation videos. After, make sure to take your orientation quiz and tests. Good luck.